And
Hi,
Hello.
like,
bro.
why don't you
Is
just use?
it?
Do you not use spacebar on Geometry Dash?
Well, no, I use the up arrow key, but since it doesn't have an up arrow key, I rebound the up arrow key to something else.
What the?
I don't know. This
It's
guy's.
hard to
That seems like a
explain.
lot of work.
Back in my
Shut
day,
up.
I used to use left click. So
You want me to use the
left click.
mouse? If it'll make you
Yeah,
happy, I can use. All right.
yeah. Thank you. You're actually setting off my OCD right now, so I'd appreciate it very much. Oh, you're here, Coach Bulls. Hey, Coach
That's
All right,
Bulls.
true.
bulls.
Could you go back to the keyboard, actually?
Oh my god, dude. Pick one.
Okay, I picked the mouse.
No, no, we're not. We're not doing. I'm not doing this.
What is that music? Is that? Oh, that's
I
this.
don't know. It's
You
the
can actually
music.
play better
No,
on
no, no,
the.
no. I didn't know. I
Welcome to
forgot you were.
Geometry Dash.
It's.
Forgot
You
you
want
were
here? You
streaming.
want to know what the song is? It's whatever this one is.
No, I forgot you were streaming. I thought there was just like music in the background.
No, that's the song.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, are we doing
wait,
Corrode
Gam.
today? I thought that was
Yeah.
what we were
We're gonna
doing.
talk about Corrode. I got my weeks mixed up, but we're still gonna follow.
Wait a Cam. Do you not play Geometry Dash with like your foot?
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that question and move on.
Wait, you don't play Geometry Dash with your foot?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
With your foot?
Yeah,
My foot?
yeah.
Burger King
How
foot
does
lettuce? What are
that
we talking
even
about?
work?
Okay.
Like you put the keyboard on the floor and like play Geometry Dash with it.
Sure.
That's
Okay,
gross.
I've actually tried that. It doesn't even like the cable is too bound up. It doesn't.
Wait a second. Wait,
No, you put
wait,
your,
hold on.
put your
You
foot
got me
up
talking
on-
about that's
put your
gross.
foot up on the desk. That's what.
Oh, you mean hold on. So you mean like
No, I mean I put
we
the
do
keyboard.
not want to
Oh,
see
wait,
your
W,
toes.
wait, W,
No.
wait, W,
Exactly.
wait,
this
W,
is gonna
wait,
this is
W,
gonna
W.
go great.
Wait,
First off,
W.
are you wearing ankles? Is
What's
that's
wrong with
number
ankle
No.
one?
socks, Greg?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
Nah,
I
I
am.
just like
So?
I don't usually like
Wait, W
wear ankle
gameplay,
socks.
W gameplay, W.
Ankle socks are key.
Wait, you should try beating a demon with your foot. I think you'd actually get mad views for that, bro. Beating a demon with your
Oh
foot,
shit!
bro.
I have.
Yeah.
This is like straining. This is.
I mean, I usually have the keyboard on the ground actually when I do it, but
Hey.
Hey Blake.
Was good, coach.
and then I don't usually have socks on either. I just tap it with my big toe.
Okay, now that's just disgusting.
Now you're just lying.
What are we talking about?
What did
Yo,
I just
no
walk
cap.
into?
Don't worry about it.
Geometry dash with their foot.
I help again.
Okay. So yeah, I got the
Alright,
weeks a
wait.
little mixed up, but we'll still talk about Corrode this week, and then next week when Nico and Cam aren't here and we're doing Haven, we'll still. My plan is to still Blake have you on Initiator, so you'll play Sova. I mean, even though you won't be here for
Oh.
the Corrode,
Oh,
just
yeah.
be Jax. Yeah, so we'll have you on Sova, and then I'll put Jax on Sentinel because Nico won't be here, and then Scrub will play Smokes.
You guys haven't seen the Sova tech on Haven. You haven't seen it in action.
Stock Dardas, so I just know it.
Oh.
Wait, who will I be playing then?
I haven't decided yet. I might put you on a second initiator, and maybe we run Gecko back again just for fun, or because I'm thinking of putting Patrick on Jet, just for simplicity's sake. Because we'll have Scrub on Smokes, Jax on Sentinel. So, excuse me. I'd like to flex that around a little bit. But I haven't decided what the that agent will be yet. I don't know yet. Okay. Excuse me. Nico just said he's gonna be in the bathroom.
Wait, you're doing that with your foot? Can't wait. That's crazy.
I'm not dude, shut up.
Oh, snap. Oh, you're not even using your foot anymore. Okay.
No.
Darn.
Yo, don't sound too disappointed. What was that?
Yeah, wait, you sound like why you want to keep me using my feet, bruh?
What?
Cool.
I didn't say that.
You actually did.
Yeah, no, you were actually the one asking me to play with my feet, so
Yeah, because I usually play Geometry Dash with my foot, so.
Yo, alright. Can we corrode?
yo, top 10 things
I'm
that
just
did not
gonna wait a
happen.
couple minutes to see if Nico will come back.
Alright.
You know, there's like a mod, something I used to use for like Geometry Dash, and you could like slow down level if you wanted to. Or you
Yeah,
could,
it's called Cheat Engine.
Oh yeah, we're not cheaters out here.
No, it's,
I've used it before to like
Oh,
mess
cheater
around, but
alert.
I usually use it for slowing down the gameplay so I can get used to it and I speed it up.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you do it to practice.
well, yeah, that's like you can either do it to like speed hack impossible levels or yeah, but now that's like built into the game is you can just speed hack it yourself.
And, you know, I was so
that's a good way
happy.
to do it, to practice it. It's just like they did that on Guitar Hero. You could practice at like 50% speed or whatever, and then you could just turn the speed up.
I'm back.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so actually, let me share my screen first.
Oh, I'm a natural.
So I'll cover some of it when we do that week's map class as well. Because there's some stuff that I'm still unsure about. I've got to watch some more VODs and see some other teams play it just to get a better feel for it. But this is the comp that we're going to run. We're going to do basically our split comp, okay? Or this could also be like a Haven comp if you did KJ, or sorry, not Haven, Lotus comp if you did the KJ instead of the Cypher. It's just very similar. So the way that this map works on attack is very similar to Ascent in how we need to default the main space a little bit, but also not neglect mid is very important. Because we kind of talked about a little bit yesterday. I think you guys were in the call. So they added this new feature on Valorant where I can track like how long it's gonna take people to travel. That's pretty
That's sick.
Yeah. So to show you guys, like if you're rotating from A, say you're anchoring even on mid A site. Oh wait, wrong one. Look how long it's gonna take you to rotate.
Wait, do you have to pay for that?
No, I don't. So it's gonna take you 26 seconds to rotate through spawn, and even if you cut it short, you're still at like almost 20 seconds, right? But if you go through mid, you're at 15.
You can jump over that?
You can jump over this this part right here.
The little box,
I
you
see.
can like hop off it
Yeah.
and go up.
So the big thing with defense is you don't want to get forced to rotate through spawn. So as an attacker, if we can make a heavy presence mid, or not even heavy presence, but just force those people that are trying to rotate to stall or to take forever, then we're already doing our job and we can kind of just focus on the execute that we want to do. So similar to like split, like I was
Split,
saying,
right,
yeah, where you can put a lot of pressure in mid to start and kind of force them back, right? That's totally an option. Or you're just hitting a site and then you've got like a late lurk coming in to deny the rotations or just catch a good timing. Okay, so with that in mind, with let me refresh this. With the attack, so we're gonna have. Let's see. So Blake's gonna be playing Fade. Okay, Patrick's gonna be playing Raze. Jax is gonna be playing Cypher. Jay's gonna try playing Viper, and then Scrub, you're still gonna be playing Omen. Okay, so
Uh,
our attack pistol is starting similar to our split, like I was saying. We're putting a lot of emphasis on mid pressure at the beginning, so we're gonna like smoke top mid. We're gonna try and work into this A-link space. I have lineups already ready for some of the stuff I'll talk about, so I just have to send you guys the links for that. But just like defaulting this mid space, and one thing that's really strong is that, like for you, Scrub, even if you're not with the pack, Omen has a lot of really good TP spots on this map. As you're like defaulting, not just like alt TPs, but just like actual TP spots that you can use to like put yourself in really aggressive spots early that aren't easy for the defenders to clear out too. So we can be utilizing that along with the Fade Dog or whatever to be taking space very quickly. And then we just use our Cypher and our Viper to kind of like default the B main, A main whenever we're just defaulting mid. Otherwise, we're just like 4 default B or we're 4 default A. Similar to Bind, we'll just kind of like do a couple 4-1s essentially to like work our space around the map. So like from here at the start of the round, I could TP here, right? And I could start working around this angle from this side over here. Once the barrier drops like right here, I could come and I could TP like that, and I could beat the timing here. The same if you're like, say you're coming over from this side, right? You could go like this, and you could TP like that. Like there's a bunch of really cool like just like initial right at the start things that you can do with the TP element. Even if you wanted to just come TP like this at the start too, like you could do that. So however you want to approach it, Scrub, you definitely have some options. So the goal with the pistol is to try and deposit the Omen or take A-Link if they give it to us for free, like if we can push them off. And then our main players can be aggro and try to deny the defenders from grabbing orb, but expect a rotation, or sorry, a reaction when we take mid. So just like any of the other maps, right? If we take mid control, what could we expect them to do?
push me.
Exactly.
Yeah, try to take the main space.
Exactly, yeah. Just like Ascent too. So, like, it's like Split, it's like Ascent, it's like Abyss. There's like a couple other maps that it's like too, but it's very like as you're playing it, you'll realize that it's more close to Ascent than anything else. Even though like the style we're approaching it is very Split like. So then from here, once we get the Omen deposited in like a spot like this, then we can either go A or we could go B with the raise and the fade. I prefer us doing like an A split, but say J gets like 2 kills on B and we want to end B, you know, that's completely fine. So we leave Omen deposited and we regroup B or A main, or we just commit to the A split. And then you can blind across like this for Cypher to go and take a fight, and then you guys are scaling out, you know, however you guys want to approach the quiz. And when we have more util, because like the thing too, Patrick, like when you're calling, is we can do any of these plays not on their like designated rounds. Like we could do this on not a pistol round. The whole benefit of it is we just get extra util to use as well. So yeah, just like it's a pretty basic A split. It's nothing too crazy. And then this is for Jax, and then B post plants. If you guys like, in a little bit, I'll let you guys get in the server. But there's a high-low right here that we can use that can't be seen from heaven yet. But you sit like right here, and you sit like right here as they're scaling out back CT. So we want to try to utilize that position for when we're holding space post plant. And then speaking of that, as we get to B, here's our eco. We just try to run down mid as fast as we can and try to crunch on these B people. Because like I say, they shouldn't be stacking B or top mid. And if that happens, then, I mean, they can have it. If they're going to stack B just on a read or stack top mid on a read, like, that's actually just a good play call from them. Because on this map, you want to put heavy side A most of the time. Just because of how much space there is. And B is pretty easy to retake. So it's like, again, it's like pretty similar to Split, where it's like you'll have one person anchoring on B site kinda, one person kinda like floating mid-ish, and then you'll have one person here and like 2 people playing on A for like the main space or something like that. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah.
And everybody else makes sense too so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the eco. We just 3, 2, 1. We just run out the smoke as the window smoke is flying. So you'll throw this first one, Scrub, and then we all run in it, and then you throw this top one, and then we just jump out and we just fight together, and then we just go. When we win, it's like, again, a lot of the same stuff. Ray's buying an outlaw, walking up and probing with the team. There's this part of bottom mid, which as a defender is really advantageous for us to try to take if we're lurking. When the barrier drops, you can come all the way out to here and get all the way to like bottom mid without being seen by any of the people that are down there. So this whole spot right here is really strong, just even if you wanted to sit here, right? Because again, your whole point is to deny the rotations, so you're just waiting for that timing, waiting for that cue, to be able to play off it. It's better, in my opinion, to start on the right side bottom than left, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. If you're gonna smoke it off, it doesn't really matter. But then yeah, just like Cypher defaulting in this space really easy because you'll have the camera to help yourself re-clear, and then again that's for Jax. So we're just like triple probing into A main. Jay's lurking up with a ghost. Viper can take a timing and probe up into A main, like probe up once we take A main space. Because the big thing, Jay, is like once we take A main, what might we expect them to do?
Can I answer?
My
Or do you-
microphone.
No, I asked
is
Jay.
for them to take B main.
Yeah, and if they don't do that, then what does that mean for you?
That I could push up.
Exactly, yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Because that's why you have a ghost. It's that if they trap you or if they just run at you, you don't give them like a free gun or anything. But if they're not doing anything to you, they're probably either still doing something on A or maybe they're doing something mid. Okay, and then you can go and take your timing. And then that gives us a chance to be farming up orbs because we'll get the orb over at B, or sorry, at A for one of the 3, and then you'll be able to just go pick it up on B if there's nothing there by yourself. And now we're farming up.
Whose
Go ahead.
whose ult should we be prioritizing here?
I'd say Raze and Fade. But if Viper's by themselves, which they are in a couple situations, then if no one's with them, then just Viper gets it.
All right.
But like whoever's closest to ults, realistically.
Okay.
And then this smoke too, Scrub, will be good
Yeah.
for our defaulting to help us chill. This is like throwing a ramp smoke, right? Like it helps us work on one part of it, one section of a 2-lane like section. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just like on split, it being in this spot, you've got to worry about 2 spots, but now we just have to worry about 1. But putting the smoke here is better than this one. Why?
Because there's more angles left and the right.
Yes. Yeah. And this one, if anyone's playing in this space or like this space, it gives them an advantage to play around like the tight corner, like even more corners and angles that elbow and that hall section already has.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Like, I kind like, where do we smoke? Like, on just like a regular execute? Because, like, I kind of know on B, but I have no idea.
On A, it's a little different. So I want us to try and plant like right here. Or like right here, but I would prefer it be like in the open. And then even at that point, if we're following, let's say we're following our pistol, where we're doing like a split like this, right? And we can plan for that. Like in this situation, I have you smoking right here, but you're having used both smokes already, kinda. So I would say you're not really thinking about your smokes the same way on A. Like I think you could smoke this if you wanted to. But
Okay.
we just have to be super like aware of holding as we're protecting our planter. Do you know what I mean? Or I would even
Yeah.
just smoke like this. I think actually this is a little bit better because it gives us a little bit
Alright.
more space. But yeah, either smoking like this Or as we're like splitting, then you want to try to smoke like this. So again, we don't have to avoid that angle, and you could probably just do like a double smoke. If you have both, you could probably just do something like that. That's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then here, and then as we're scaling out, if you throw that smoke, I've got a fade eye lineup that you can throw. I made this one myself.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna try to get that behind the wall because I don't want to die with my eye out if somebody peeks at
Well,
me.
we're gonna be defaulting that space anyway. So
Okay.
ideally, not Jax, Patrick and Scrub are already, or sorry, Patrick and yeah, like we already have this space, so you won't have to worry
All right.
about like
Yeah.
getting swung or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, I have the link for that. I'll send it to you.
The curse of an initiator is dying like that anyways, even if we have the space.
Literally. Yeah, it's just gonna be making sure that Patrick and Scrub are just like actually paying attention. Then, and again, if there's no smoke down, then we'll know very clearly. But yeah, just making sure that like, okay, you're setting up, they gotta hold you. Where's it? Okay. And then for actual plays, I have like two just kind of execs here. They're not like full execs, but just like general ideas. And then if we have an alt early, like say someone's just farming, right? Whether it's Blake, Patrick, or I was like Scrub would be like the three priorities. But if not, then whatever. But if we already have an alt like the Fade alt or the Raise alt, then we should just instantly exec when we on our bonus round. Even if we're like one orb off, we should commit to execing because we just have the advantage already super early. So let's just hit B on it is my call for it. We basically contact up this space behind this lurk wall the wall's up. We dog through the wall, clear any of the close angles, and then we get ready to exec. Okay? My graphics driver's crashing. I don't know why. That's unfortunate. I'll put the link in a bit so you'll be able to look at it. So we get both smokes down, and then let's pop. If they smoke us off, it's easier for us to get set up. But if they don't smoke us off, then we put up wall for a couple seconds so we can pull our util out. Just kind of like what we were just talking about with Blake. Make sure that he's like kind of safe getting his util out. And then the Raise is going to satchel over top of sight as the Omen bind comes in. Fade and Viper scale right, and then Omen goes into cubby. So it'll look something like this. Start. We'll get both the smokes down. We throw our Raise nade and our Fade C's. We get our Viper Molly here, which you don't need a lineup for. I don't remember if I finished making the lineup for it, but you just simply come over here. Oh, that's nice. As you're walking up, Jay, you just send your Molly off this back wall, and it lands like right here. And the reason why I have that specifically is because if the Molly lands in the right spot, it'll also fall down to the grounds right here, and it'll clear this spot, and they won't just sit here. They'll have to swing out. Do you know what I mean?
Got it.
So yeah, so when you send your Molly off the back wall, you'll want to try to get it like at least like right there, and it'll come all the way out in that bottom corner as well. So it's really nice. And then as we're execing, like I said, Raise satchel over top to get in the back cubby, and then the Fade and the Viper scale to the right to make sure that we're getting good trade off the Raise and getting the space behind it, right? And then Omen, you're basically gonna just chill in this left side over here. When we're getting out, if you want, you can like TP into it, right, as part of the exec after you blind. So you'll be like right here. You'll blind. You'll run up. You could TP like this, and now you're out with the team. But then you're just gonna like stay here in this position pretty much like the most time. And like I said already up here, you'll play with like the Fade who's playing on like in a high-low position here, but you're also playing like off the Viper because the Viper, or well, Viper's like rough, but it doesn't have to be. But the Viper can be sitting like this, off angles inside, right? So now they've got a full scale out of CT in order to get that angle on you. But now as well, if we know for sure that no one's tower, now my Omen can be swinging off of that contact too. Do you guys see that? Does that make sense, everybody, so far?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then Patrick, as you satchel back here, okay, so it's a little weird back here because sure you could sit right here and you'd want to sit underneath, right? So it makes it really hard for them to get at you, but you kind of like are exposed to two angles here. So what I think you should do, and this one it might be difficult, but I think you sit like this with your gun into the wall, right? So that make sure they can't see you. And you're not going to be seen from CT. And hopefully we're just like perpetually smoking this heaven off so you don't have to worry about it. But then you're just taking first contact of them running out of CT. And then this fade person also here is ready to swing off your contact, right? But if you don't have to stay in this spot, you don't have to, right? You could come over and you could play in this like pit position as well. You could play like right here or something like that. Like there's a couple different like ratty spots on the site that are good, but we just also have to be aware of like enemy util too, right? But at the same time, if we're doing a really good job denying mid lurk, right, then we could 100% play for this A-link space. Like we could fight for this space 100% if we know that our late lurk is good and that they're not going to be like rotating through it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's the B exec. It's kind of just fast and quick. Like with the util, there's not a lot of spots for them to play on site. So it's really just important that we understand where the pressure is coming from and we make adjustments. If we have to fight CT because they're heavy mid for some reason, okay, we fight for CT space. We do that. If they are heavy CT and heavy heaven, which always works in our favor, right, because of the rotation time, if they're not coming through mid, not rotating through mid, it's almost going to be a free round for us. But we don't want to get just stuck on site. We just, again, like what we were talking about in bind, we have to recognize strong side, weak side, and then play into the weak side so we have more space. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then this is the A exec. I found a nade lineup to break some of the trips here. That we could use if we're having difficulty with it. It's nothing crazy, but it'll break like all the close ones. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I saved it. Oh, yeah. So it should break like most of the trips that are there, unless he's doing like something cheeky or anything like that. We should be good to like default this space if we're having like extra issues. But if we're doing it properly with the fade dog, there's not really any spots that we can't just walk up and break it on our own anyway. But just keep it in mind, because again, like if we can also do it as part of our default and he just doesn't have trips, then we could do whatever we want afterwards, realistically. Okay, so yeah, if we want to, we can default breaking the trips, but again, it's still the same like mid setup, throwing eye, using Cypher cam, Cypher using cages to kind of like probe as they need, and then we're just defaulting the space a little bit. We still want to split on A, using the Fade Dog and the Cypher cages to probe into A-Link, okay? We start with Fade A main, Omen TPs across, kind of like what I talked about already. And then Fade can dog for the Raise and Omen to then take the line, but then they go back and then they throw the eye to help with the Cypher re-clear. So the Fade, like Blake, you're going to start over on A, you're going to dog, you're going to hold for a second in case we're getting fought or anything like that. You're going to dog, you can stay for a second, hold. Then you're gonna come back over to mid, and then I've got an eye lineup. You just go over here, just go over here, throw your eye, and it'll land on top, and it'll clear pretty much everything for us to walk up off of like a top mid smoke, and then we can just like start protocoling up that way. And then Cypher leaves cam mid, so Viper has info when they come back, because like when we split, right, we're gonna have the layered split, so we'll have 2 people here, 2 people here, and then Viper's just gonna come back behind us, right? Just like it would be on split. And then Omen throws sight smoke so we can both probe simultaneously. So both of us are able to section off like whatever part that we need to, just with that sight smoke as well, Scrub. Just so you can keep that in mind, okay? So if we're like defaulting, and again, like you said, we don't want to worry about too many angles as we're getting out, then you'll just want to throw that smoke. But it's also going to put a lot of pressure on them if we throw that smoke, even if we're not doing anything behind it, because why? Scrub?
Wait, what happened? I did not hear the question.
That's okay. If we're defaulting the smoke, even if we're not doing anything behind it, why do they then become scared of it?
Because they could walk up like through sight and then go from behind.
Yeah. Like they have to worry about both sides of the smoke. They can't just like be in one spot covering both. And then for when we are splitting like that, we also have omen blinds we can use to help clear out the site. So again, I want us to kind of plant like here, and when omen is main, when we're getting out onto site, we can totally use the blinds like this if we need to. I would say making sure we're using the blind around like really tight corners is going to be really strong too, like especially for like elbow, right? But most of the time we don't even have to go elbow. Like unless the defense can stop us from taking this space here, we never have to go elbow. Okay? Make sense?
Yeah.
It's like sunset, right? Like if we know they're there and we can do everything else on the other side of the site without actually having to go in there, well, they're just going to have to come out to us anyway, right? Excuse me. So just depending on the util and who's there. I think it'll be a sentinel or the site anchor most of the time, but excuse me, it'll just depend. Any questions so far?
I'm good.
Actually, yeah. If we like really have all of A, would it ever be good to smoke like deep CT
Yeah.
and like just hold all of this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cause that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, it would just call in the situation. If we need to flip it, then that's fine. But most of the time, if we have all of our mid control, then we don't want to fight for CT, because why?
Cause then we could get like pinched and it
No,
won't be good.
because we have mid control already. That's why we're like planting for here. So
Oh,
why don't we
then
need
you
to
just
fight?
don't need it.
Yeah, we just don't
Cause
need it.
you just hold it.
So if we do this split, and let's say our Viper dies, and now they have full mid control, yeah, sure, we could go take CT. Let's not plant right away. Let's maybe plant like right here. Let's go fight for CT, sure. But you just have to call that on the fly as that's happening. Like, oh, like we lost mid, like flip the map, like go fight for CT. Or let's say it's just like Viper losing a 1v1, right? And we already killed one person on site. Or let's say, yeah, we killed one person on site. One person rotated off into CT, right? So there's one person for sure. Viper lost a 1v1 mid. And let's presume that the other 2 people are rotating, right? But they're not rotating through mid with this one. So what should we do in this situation then? If we know for sure there's one already CT, the B players aren't rotating mid with the one person the Viper lost the fight to, what space should we be playing for?
Like refight mid?
Yes.
Cause it's just one guy.
Exactly, yeah. So again, then you'd still want to plant for here, or like plant for this side, you know what I mean? And then play for this space. not for CT, because that's where everybody is. Exactly. But then if it's flipped, and there's 3 people mid, 1 person CT, what would you do?
Push the CT guy.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so that's tack. Defense, like I said, I need to watch a little bit more VOD to finish off one of the ideas that I had. But defense is gonna be super basic. It's literally like, I mean, I hate to keep saying it, but it's just split defense, okay? It's variations of the exact same thing dictated by our raise and where they want to position and where they want to set up, okay, Patrick?
Yeah.
So for the pistol, for the holes pistol, for this play, we look to triple pressure mid, so we can utilize fast rotates.
Come on!
What?
Yo.
Okay. So we can utilize fast rotates to A, execs. Like if we're getting A exec on, we want to be able to have fast rotates mid, so fast reclear. And then we can also group up very quickly for a B retake. So that's the whole plan, is retake B, fight mid, anchor on A. So Viper by Molly, and then you'll wall like across like this. It doesn't have to be on the box. You could put it like, oops, like that. Like that's fine too, you know? And then if you get no contact on the fade eye that fade's throwing, then you just walk up and you grab the orb, and you can stay jiggling from main. You have to just be careful of being trapped. So instead of jiggling from like right here, right, you can walk up, you can grab the orb, and then you could jiggle from like right here. If you want.
Sorry, Bulls, I thought my graphics driver crashed again, bro. It keeps crashing when I open Discord, but I think it's fine now.
That's okay, it happens. And then Fade Eye. Don't think I uploaded it yet either. Might not have recorded that one. Anywho. You come over here, you stand right here, you throw your eye, it lands like right up top here, and it clears all of this. So we can use that at the start, and then Jay, you can make your decision on like how you're gonna play based on what I put here. And then Blake, after you throw the eye, if the eye scans and we realize it's gonna be an exec or there's heavy pressure, you don't rotate to mid, you kind of just stay anchored here. You can either like go to the box right here or just like jiggle from the position where you threw your eye. But then Scrub, as soon as the barrier goes, you're gonna knife out. As soon as the barrier drops, you're gonna knife out and just walk all the way up to this space. You're just gonna walk like this into this A-link space, okay? And then the same with.
And I buy
What? Go ahead.
I buy 2 smokes and a flash, right?
Yeah, you still buy your 2 smokes, flash, and shield. The whole point of having you walk here is because at the start, Jay's gonna put the wall up, and Patrick's gonna try and take his timing to get into this cubby. And you guys are just gonna hold across like right here.
Okay.
And then if you guys are getting pressured, then you've got your blinds that you could be from right here, right? You could just blind them, and then we just fight. Right?
Alright.
And then Jax is also gonna be right here with Patrick, like jiggling, ready to fight if they like are catching him as he's walking down, kind of thing. So like I said, Omen walks to deposit in tiles to somewhat play off the raise. Cypher's holding for raise as they walk up to deposit to break the util or to help fight. And then, like I said, if they're fast rushing A, then we fall into this setup. So Blake, you'll like go into the box. You and Jay will hold a crossfire like this. And then you're going to instantly just give up mid scrub. You're going to come rotate over to this corner. And then you're just going to throw the blind out like that, right? And it's not going to hit Blake, it's not going to hit Jay, and then we can just fight them as they're coming out. Okay?
Okay.
You're probably going to be smoked off here if they're execing, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to come up and do this, but you'll just throw the blind, and you'll fight with Patrick, you'll fight with Jay, you'll just come out. Okay? And then if they're not A, then we just follow through. We have fade walk up with after like still following the same protocols as before. Throw I, walk up, dog to clear mid, and then we can we can just go for like a 3-2 flank if we wanted. Right? So we can have you here's you jiggling after you grab the orb. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze.
Sounds good.
Okay. You're grabbing orb, jiggling here. Walk up after the eye, dogging to re-clear mid in case we got timinged, and then Raze and the Cypher go to play retake, and then you three just triple flank together, play off this site trip, play for the backside control. It's pretty simple stuff. And then for this one, for the eco, this is for like if we lose pistol, this is literally everybody sit in a rat corner and get your one play. So Jay sits in this corner. We'll still throw the eye to make it seem like we're defaulting. Still walk across. Scrub and Blake like in these corners, and then Patrick still just crosses over here. Like because there's so many corners on this map, when we aren't eco, that's what we want to try to utilize. Is just like because you guys can be playing off of each other right here. Right, you can sit like this, and then you can have like like the other person sitting like right here, right? And you just swing off the contact and you can fight. And then Patrick's also gonna try to be like right here. So if they're coming, he could just come. You see what I'm trying to say? Like there's a lot of really tight corners on this map, and it's hard for them to be able to clear out everything. So if we can understand what their like pathing is like, then we can do our best to be doing as much damage as possible. Now this, I would say, Patrick, call this if we're doing like a full save. But if we're doing like a half buy where people are buying shotguns or whatever, you could still 100% do this because again, shotguns are going to be really good. But just make sure we're putting ourselves in positions that are more advantageous for that. Like if we're buying stingers and shotguns, for example, we still want to make sure we're like not just going for ones, but we're trying to fight together because we can still win those rounds really, really well. But if we're just buying like classics or shorties or whatever, then just because utilize the corners is all I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then bonus, which I mean is pretty much the majority of how our default's gonna be. It's either gonna be like running this pistol play with different variations, right? It doesn't have to be Raze in middle. It could be Viper in middle, it could be Omen in middle, it could be Cypher in middle, right? There's like different ways that we can create variations off it, but it's gonna be like one of these two things. So like I said, like in comparison to Split, like if we win pistol, Raze is gonna buy an outlaw, Fade's gonna dog to set them up on the line, and if Raze wants to move over to A to do that, then they move over to A. If Raze wants to do it mid, then Raze does it mid, and we just have to make the like the site adjustments accordingly. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so if Patrick wants to start mid on defense with Fade, then we'll split Viper and Cypher up. If Patrick wants to start A, we'll still leave him with Viper, but Viper will play like more of a mid position and we'll do something like this. You know what I mean? And then if he wants to play B, then we'll still play like a position kind of like this, where like I have it. We're like I said, we're getting him probed on the line with the outlaw. Fade's getting them set up, but then Omen as well. You're taking your timing right off the barrier going down. There's the barriers from here, so you're just gonna run up because look at your sound barrier too. They can't hear you running when you're taking this space, so you can run all the way up to here and go like that right at the beginning, and you could just TP up into this space. You could off angle like right here, which is super powerful, right? So you could do something like that, and then if they're coming A, then you smoke, and I've got the protocol for like Fade to come over, rotate to I to re-clear mid, and then you just come like this. You could TP or you could just run it, do whatever, and now you're over here to help with A if we're getting flooded on A.
Is it like I could be like super aggressive like
Yeah.
a few of the other maps, or is it like I
Yes,
gotta
yeah.
kind of live?
No, you can be super aggressive. Especially if they can't
Alright.
deal with you and your TPs, and then you're conditioning that you're gonna do that type of aggression, and now you just TP and then you don't do anything behind it. Nah, you're gonna make them tweak, Scrub. You're gonna make them tweak.
Alright.
Okay. So like to what I was saying. So if you come at the beginning of the round and you come over, you do this TP. Say they're ending B, right? You just TP, get out, come over here, and you just throw blinds like that. Right? You get super
Okay.
fast rotations reaction off that. And I'll show you guys because I think this eye is pretty cool. I made this one myself too.
Uh-oh.
All the lineups I send you guys, I made myself.
Oh.
So Blake's reaction, when the round ends or round starts, if Patrick wants the dog, he can call for the dog. If you don't want it because of how quickly we get on the line, right? Then you don't have to do it, but it's just if you want to. And then Fade's gonna hightail it, over here. Say Scrub's like over in the bottom mid. And you're gonna come over here. You're gonna throw your eye. Oh, I missed. Alright, don't laugh.
Uh-oh, coach.
Don't laugh.
I'm coach. Take your
Okay,
time.
okay, my bad. But it lands right here, and it scans all of mid. So we're gonna try to utilize that as well. Again with the TP and the Viper Orb. So like I said, just like on Split, use Fade to get raised posted on the line. Don't need the dog necessarily, up to you. Omen walks off barrier, TP's in the cubby. If Fade isn't needed B, then we start the mid trap a little bit early, but otherwise walk into position and you can just call the timing whenever you want. Oh yeah, and this is wall bangable too. So if we scan them in that spot and say like Scrub's right here, like they're gonna die. Okay, so especially this is a Phantom map, guys, not a Vandal map. I mean, you can use a Vandal if you want, but it's 100% a Phantom map. So if you're here, Scrub, and you can get free kills like this, like yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
You can spam through that?
Yeah, you can spam through this part.
Alright.
So that's why I have the eye set up like that is because again, if we want to re-clear mid off of timing or anything like that, then you're just gonna get free spam because you can spam through this box too. And there's some cool stuff you can do. So yeah, Cypher and Viper, you guys are hard anchoring, trying to stop them in the chokes. We'll have 3 on B quickly to fight us if they exec. Like I said, Scrub just TPs back across, and then as I say here, he TPs back across and he throws blinds, while the Fade and the Raze are like throwing their util their best to stall, right? And then as long as Patrick, you're like confident being in this position and you trust Scrub, he's gonna come up, like I said, he's gonna TP, he's gonna throw blinds, and then he's gonna play off in this position. And then you and Blake can literally hold across from CT and that spot right there. And it's super powerful. Because they can't take sight otherwise. Like even if Blake's getting like the angle might be a little bit weird here, but you can wallbang this box. Even from being in this spot right here. So if you see him, you just wallbang him, right? Like it's a really perfect crossfire. And then if they are coming out, then Scrub just comes out, floods to fight with you guys, and we just have easy crunch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we want to try to hold the green space so that it's easier for us to flood out, and then the Raze and the Fade can be playing cross from this position. And then if they are execing B, then the Viper and the Cypher just work together, timing to re-clear mid. And then they just come and they join us, or they just double flank. Either or. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I'll get you guys in the server real quick,
Server time.
and I'll get you guys your corresponding lineups for whoever I have them for.
Wait, what am I playing? Am I like? Would I be on dual?
Wait, let me double check. Because
Well,
right,
so we have Cam out for the 27th, which would be one of those days. So that's when I'd be in, but
I think
otherwise we have
Cam,
5
I'll have
people.
you
We got
with.
him in the-
I'll have you play Omen that week.
I'm gonna have to restart my computer.
That's okay.
Give me s-
Okay, Cam? Yeah, I'll have you play Omen with
Alright.
Scrub that week. So that way you could watch for the first day on the Thursday, and then... Or sorry, you can play on the Thursday, and then we'll have Scrub in on the Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that should work.
Are we gonna do 1 or 2 scrimps that week? Like double Wednesday or?
We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Is everybody on?
I'm on. Invite me, please.
Just losing names. There's Scrub. Okay. Okay, let's see. Any questions?
Did you post the strap book?
Oh,
Anywhere?
yeah, good point. Thank you.
Yeah, I was looking for that actually too.
I'm back. Jay, did you just change your profile picture?
I
No, I
noticed that.
didn't.
Okay.
What even? Wait, what is it? Can you even-
All right, chat. I'm ready.
Okay, it is posted in Strats.
Nice.
Can you end the thing real quick so I can swap character?
Yes.
I guess I'm not
Thank
joining.
you.
It's a yeah. I don't think it'll.
Yeah, it's
matter
fine,
too
it's
much,
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. 1 second. I get Blake his lineups.
Yeah, that looks high enough for me. There we go. Oh, that's good. Is that good?
Jay,
I think it is.
Jay, do you want some tips on how to play Viper?
I'll send you. I got a lineup
Sure.
for you too, Jay.
Because funny enough, I made every single agent a tiny bit.
You can't main every single agent. That's not how maining works.
Listen, so what happened was right when I used to play this game like a lot before I started playing like a lot again, right? Before I took a break, I tried playing every single agent,
Just
and
talking to
so
talk.
yeah.
Just-
At least I don't play Geometry Dash, but it's calm.
Dude, shut up.
Wait, coach, I have a question.
What's up?
How do I not die on this TP? I feel like no matter how I do
Let me
it,
see,
I'm
hold
just
on.
Wait, which one you talking about?
like from here, I run up,
You
and then
beat the timing. I promise. They can't shoot you.
I do, and then I just sit here.
Yeah, you just literally sit there. Like, okay, go back,
Okay.
Look,
and I'll show you. Oh wait, I'm gonna end the phase. Sorry.
You cannot.
Just go to the barrier and then I'll end it and I'll count us down. No, go to your other one. Go to the one you're supposed to go to.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna end it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, you're already there. You see?
I'm good.
Yeah. So you can literally TP there right off the rip. Even if the only way that someone could quote unquote see you is if I was right here. But do it again. Go
Mhm.
back and do it again. Let me swap teams and I'll actually try to kill you when you TP.
Should I go?
Yeah, yeah. Did you TP? Yeah, I can't even I didn't even get to see you, right?
Yeah, no, you can if you like come up against it, you can do it without ever being
Yeah.
seen.
So you can really take advantage of that.
Oh,
There is
Could I
still
also go?
technically a timing where I can run down here when the barrier and I can see the wisp as you TP, but I can't kill you. The most that I know is that you're there.
If we have someone just looking here,
Yeah.
could I also TP up? Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
No, not on top
Unless
of
I
not on
could
top of
TP
that.
back here.
But I mean, like, you could
You
just
can't.
very easily TP across to
You
there and then
can't.
just go A-Link.
Like that?
Yeah.
Or, like,
I mean,
oh, you
like,
mean this one?
yeah, but you would just want to, like, at that point, just smoke this off, and then you could TP. You could do what you wanted.
Yeah.
Jay, did you look at that orb lineup I sent you?
Here, let me take another. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out here. Let me take a look.
That's okay.
Thank you for thank you for the rap music.
And then
I'm
Jax
looking.
isn't here, so I can't send him his stuff.
All right.
Oh yeah, I did want to test that eye really quick. Can you do that again, Blake? Do that eye again.
Yeah.
Straight turret. Like your lineup turret there. And right.
Okay, yeah.
That works.
So if they're like super hard tucked against this, it won't scan them, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest.
Wait, try again.
Yeah, because I'm like technically right under the ledge.
Yeah.
So
All
if
right,
I'm
here.
against
I
this
have
wall-
one. I have one. I want you to try. Here, go here. Or
uh,
sorry. In A-Link.
Oh
A-Link.
yeah, okay.
Stand here.
Okay. So
Yeah. That one could be good too. I can throw it
that's
up
what
over
it
the wall.
is. About it.
I think
That is not
you
it.
would be better to get up to this space and use dog, only because I think they'll most likely be playing that spot from like back
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah, it's just like another eye to do for the mid like reclear, other than this one, like you do either one.
Yeah, I would do. I would probably still either way have you throw it on this left side rather than the right side, because what does this see? If you're throwing it up here, you won't scan them if they're like tucked over on this left side or like putting a little bit of presence in this top spot, and then we want to try to get at least the multi-value, because then again it'd be better for you to just use the dog, and then we just work up the rest of the space, use the eye somewhere else.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, Patrick, practice the satcheling. If you can go like over top of the site.
I can get on top of the
okay, don't worry
pad.
about
I
it
can get
then.
on top of it,
Yeah, no.
but I cannot go over.
That's fine. Don't stress it then. That's fine.
That's as much as I can do.
I mean, as long as like realistic. Wait, can you come over here, Scrub? Can you throw the omen blinds in time for his satchel, please?
Throw it where?
On B.
B swap teams. And
Oh
just,
yeah. Here, and then I throw it there.
Yeah, no, come over here. Come over here.
I'm
yeah,
not here.
And then I don't have a set lineup for the eye Blake, but honestly, if you could get it up on the top left up here,
What about like this?
or like on the
For the
like,
B exec, I was
yeah.
thinking up to the right there, because I could throw I C's
the
dog
C's
around,
Wait, Coach.
swing with the dog.
C's lands on the building or the little hut there.
Or is
Sorry.
it supposed to land back here?
Yeah, ideally. So you don't even have to have like a lineup for it. You could walk up with us and
Oh
throw
yeah,
it.
just jump throw.
Is he gonna? Oh, perfect. Okay, but
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
Scrub. What
Is
you
the
saying?
is the flash like supposed to hit this corner, or like where does it go?
I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect in the corner, because as long as it like go a little bit to the left. Wait, let me swap team. Okay, now throw it.
Like this?
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't hit me. Go a little bit more to the right.
Like that?
Yeah, that hits me, but you're not like fully in the corner with your thing,
No.
are you?
Like no. Like what is it supposed to hit? That's what I'm trying to figure
Oh,
out.
all like this backside spot. Yeah, but like
Oh,
my
this?
point being, yeah. If I'm tucked in this corner, I don't have to be like fully in the blind range to get hit by the blind. So you
Yeah,
so if you do move it a little bit more to your left, right, you get a little bit more sight space, but you're also still gonna blind me.
So like this?
No, that one didn't blind me. but you didn't bind Patrick, and that's important for the exec. Yeah, that one hit me. That one will hit this corner. So as long as you know that, you just throw that blind. Patrick will satchel in over the blind, and then before you throw your blind, you want to make sure you get your smokes down, and then we'll be Gucci.
And for the
And then-
smokes, you do there and you do heaven, right? You kind of ignore that.
Yeah. Do the link one first, because if they're smoked off, they'll be entitled to like walk in front of the smoke. You know what I mean? To get onto the site.
What do I resmoke?
What
I
do you
just don't
re-smoke?
think-
You'll re-smoke probably CT. Most.
Boss, I just don't
most
think I
likely.
clear this. We would like need to dog this.
Sorry, which part?
Like this here.
Yeah, that's completely fine. They're gonna
Yeah.
be omen blinded, and then as like Cam or Scrub are clearing out, they're gonna be coming on this left side. They'll clear that cubby space.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
Moles, could you come here for a
Yeah.
second?
Where are you? You A?
Yes.
Is it ever good to like fight into like whatever this is, like CT, I guess?
If
Elbow.
that is weak side, yes. If they're heavy re-clearing through mid, or like heavy retaking through
Yes,
mid,
it
and there's
is.
like 3, then yeah, you guys can fight for the elbow, go into tower space, and then you're in a really powerful position.
Also, what do you think about like from down here TPing into the heaven smoke?
It would just
I can also
depend on
satchel
what we're
in.
trying to do as a team. But I don't hate
So
that.
I couldn't really tell from the video quality. I got up to like right here, then you pinged like right here with like an operator, but I don't know what I'm supposed to line that up with
Did you
because I
watch,
couldn't really tell.
did you watch the video?
Yes, I did.
It's the UI bar. It's right there, buddy.
It just looks so. Trying to find it. Is it what? Is it this maybe? No, that's not it. I don't know what it is. It's kind of hard to tell from the video.
It's the line in between the orb smoke and your mollies.
And is it supposed to be on the left side of that little line, or is it supposed to be the
Left
right?
side.
Okay, so like this.
Jay, did you watch the whole video, or did you just look at the lineup part?
No, I'm looking at the video.
Watch the whole video. It's a running lineup. You can't throw it standing still.
Coach, I got a question.
What's up?
Like, I know I'm supposed to be cubby on B and everything. Like, if there's a smoke up here,
Ooh, wait.
would it ever be good to like just TP up
Wait, come
in
here for
here,
a sec. Pulse?
Yeah,
and,
like
like
wait, on defense.
do something? No, on attack. Like I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah. Like I
just,
said, if we need to fight
Yeah,
for weak side space or anything like that, or we need to make a change, 100%. Yeah, you can make an adjustment for that. Or say we're in like people are dying and you need to make like a quick adjustments, right? Yeah, as long as it's not
Mhm.
gonna be like leaving the team out to dry, 100%. That's fine.
all right.
Wait, Bulls, what do you think about this one way that you can do for like CT or wait, what is it? Elbow.
I don't think it's that good because it would only depend on us fighting for the CT space, and it makes it hard for us to fight through the one way if we need that space or need to go up into tower or anything. You know what I mean? So it'd be better for you to throw like the deeper CT one, and then we're just fighting for that space. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like
you
that?
can throw that one. Yeah.
Okay.
It does not seem to be.
Jay,
working.
you're way too close, dude. You're not even where the barrier is.
Oh, there we go. And let me take another look-sees. Okay, barrier. It was kind of hard to tell because the barrier was down. So, here, let me take one more look. Okay, you
No,
want me
just-
to be
just
right
walk-
here?
Yes, walk
and
over
then-
the barrier. Because you're never gonna... My game just crashed. You're never gonna... Like, you're never gonna throw this lineup mid-round. You're always gonna be at the barrier to throw it as the round is about to start. If you're throwing this lineup. So you'll always be in the right spot for it.
Got it. All right, I got it.
Okay, someone can end the phase. My game crashed.
Wait, don't change it for a sec.
Wait, Cam.
Wait, hold on. How fast can they get to like here? Because if I'm like TPing like here, they can see me until I like tuck.
Which spot?
No, they can't. We tried it. Like,
Yeah,
you're good.
For the
From
bottom,
A-Link?
for bottom mid?
No,
No,
A-Link is gonna
A-Link-
take them so long.
A-Link, you get there first, for sure.
Like, look.
Every
Go
single
back,
time
go
you
back.
get there.
Wait, where's the
Yeah,
barrier
like,
on it?
here. It's like here.
Okay, wait, yeah.
So go and then the.
Hold on. Wait, where's the? Where am I? Oh, I'm in B main or A main. All right, ready?
Right.
3,
3,
2, 1, go.
I'm knife out. I see you a little. Like, I saw you
You
TPing,
see
but I
that, like,
can't kill
the
you.
wisp, right? Like, you see the smoke?
Yeah.
But
But
that's...
there's nothing I can do about it.
Exactly. And then the moments... you see what Blake said in chat?
Yeah.
And then the moments that you...
Wait, if I'm standing here, can you like see me from? Oh no, okay, I'm good.
Oh, I didn't mean to type it like that. Whoops. And sorry, what I was saying, the moments that you, like, know that they see you there, do you know what I mean? Then you just TP out. Right? Like, if you
Yeah,
know
it's
that they
not
see
much
you, or
to do.
they saw you, and they're like, there's a chance that they
Yeah, can you do
nuclear
like
it,
dog
you
main
just
for me
leave.
first, and then you can go.
Guys, swap teams. Blake wants to practice the A exec. Or B exec, did you mean, Blake?
Oh yeah, B. Yeah, I was just gonna practice the
Okay,
timing
wait,
with
let me
Patrick
swap.
here.
Let me swap to a Sentinel.
Let me.
Wait,
I'm gonna anchor this.
Coach,
site.
do I smoke or flash first?
You flash first when we're anchoring.
here,
So,
I'll play defense
Cam,
too.
no,
Since
Cam and I are going to. You. Oh wait, true.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Okay, you guys can wait. Let me get set up.
should I throw like a smoke? Like we're gonna try and
No,
defend it.
start with like the mid reaction, like how I want you.
Okay,
Right?
like TPing up into there.
Yeah, or like running up, and if we like quote unquote we find out that they're running B faster than you can, then you change your plan and you come back and you follow the protocols. Also, yeah, make sure
Okay.
invulnerability's off.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I gotta turn
Yep,
my
let me-
phone. Okay. Oh, I should have just done this earlier.
Alright. So make sure to dog close for me, because they might be holding it.
Yeah, I'm a dog and hide and sees.
Yeah. I'll just go as fast as I can, I guess.
Infinite magazines.
Yeah.
Dogging. Eyeing. Okay, so my C's come to me.
Yeah, and then I just get traded. Oh, that's good. Okay,
Am
wait,
I,
where are you,
was my
Cam?
molly good or?
Cam!
You
Where's
said
my
to do the
Cam?
TP.
Yeah, but I said if we recognize that they're coming B5.
Well, you didn't say anything.
No,
so
actually,
how am
no,
I
you're
supposed
right.
to
No,
know?
you're right, actually.
You gotta call for it.
No, you're right, actually. No, good
You're right,
shout,
you're right.
Cam. I'm wrong.
Wait, was the flash good? Right? Did you get blind?
Yeah.
It was
Wait,
bad. You got
Did
blind?
you get on?
It was
No,
good, it was good.
It was good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was the molly good?
Could you guys... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, do it again.
Wait, was the molly good or?
No, I didn't get hit by it.
Oh, played it.
Hey, easy.
Much better
From
reaction.
it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're there, the blinds, they can't scale out. Like, it's actually just really good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, awesome. And I didn't have, Actually, yeah, come do the A exec now. So again, it's like not just a full A exec, it's partly the mid defaults. Let me swap to Viper.
Wait, I'm playing in Link here, right?
Wait, I'm playing B, right?
Yeah, we're A. You
Wait,
guys are doing your
I need to
A,
review the strat book.
Look at the 3-2 mid split. I'm gonna pause the timer really quick. My game just crashed again. Can you pause?
That's nice.
Pause timer for me.
Yeah.
It's a fast A exec.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Jurassic Park.
Ow, wait, would I be playing in like Link?
It's Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park.
You didn't give me the night lineup.
Oh, you're right. Well, we don't have.
Wait,
a
am I still
cipher, so
playing,
you don't have
like-
to throw it. That's okay.
Alright.
Wait,
so
this
what
am
are
I
we
playing like
streaming
mid
tomorrow?
top, or should I start already on B? Or should I simulate like?
Can you
Is
do
tomorrow
me a
not a match?
favor? Can you play Fade? Can you swap to
Okay.
Fade, and just like mimic that? You don't have to throw like the main eye or anything like that, but just like as you would if they were coming out, right? Like you throw it for spam, or you dog, you would like do what you do. Just like simulate the fighting back for that space is all I'm trying to emphasize.
Wait, where am I? Am I playing like on
Yeah,
site
you'll be
or in
with me.
Link?
We'll be B. Yeah. I'll be.
sorry,
wait.
Actually, I can't tell you where I'm gonna be, but I'll be there with you.
We're on. Wait. I thought we
Oh
were doing A.
snap!
I can't let them know.
Are you gonna be B or A?
Probably.
I thought we were doing the A exec now.
No, we're
Are
doing
we still doing?
Yeah.
B?
Yeah, we're doing the A exec. Yes, but I can't tell you where I'm gonna be positioned because then you're gonna hardcore me.
Well, you said B like 3 seconds
Oh,
ago.
did I?
Wait. Are you gonna be on B or A?
The site we
Nah.
haven't practiced yet. A.
Wait, I'm gonna buy an Odin, throw the eye through there, and then.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my game's coming back. I think. Hello?
What's it with everybody's
What?
game crashing?
Yeah, I wasn't. I
Yo,
don't know
yeah.
if my whole thing just crashed. It went so quiet.
Hey, when's the next pro speaker? It's been like a month.
I'll ask Speakeasy. He's in charge of that.
Mm.
Who is it? Do you even have like someone lined up?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
So who is it?
Is it tens?
Leak them.
It's tens.
It's FNS.
Sorry. to
No,
spoil it.
FNS is
It's-
washed. We don't want
it's
to talk
me.
to FNS.
Oh.
Just
It's
kidding.
just Blake. Okay, I'm back.
Yay.
Wait, so what do I do since I'm Viper then? Like,
So instead of just like defaulting B because we're not playing against an actual team, you could just be mid with, yeah, you could just be lurking mid because Jax isn't here. So Jax would be
Alright,
like
yeah.
normally lurking mid. Buy up.
alright, guys.
I have a really weird idea, and I'm not sure if it will work or not.
Uh-oh.
It's like really weird. I don't know. I'll try it out, I guess.
By the way, I am heading out this Friday,
Okay.
so I won't be.
We don't
No.
have- we don't have
again.
oh yeah, you're leaving for the in total. Dang.
Bye.
So soon. See you, pal.
Yeah, I did not. I did not think of it this early. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm blocking you.
No. He's mad.
Let's walk up on me.
Oh,
Goated.
okay.
He's
Okay.
goated.
Oh, that's why.
That might
Wait,
Wait, it
oh.
tells you who's the
Three,
trip.
two.
I have auto respawn.
That's kind of cool.
He was mid now. Nice.
Oh wait, who turned it back on? The heck?
Wait, you have auto respawn on too.
Someone turned it back on. Okay, wait, reset. Okay, restart.
Oh my bad.
Do it again. But also, like the exec time was so off. Like no one,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So redo that.
Yeah. It's my bad.
Okay.
Wait, let me turn off auto respawn.
So come here.
Wait, Bull,
come-
should I be playing from like here or like in there?
Up to you. But come do this for me. So you're gonna stand right here. Line up right there.
Like-
No, on this side.
Wait, what? Oh, like,
Yeah, and jump throw right there.
wait.
He's back.
I don't think I did it right.
That's okay.
Have your blind. Can you blind?
Oh, I did buy a second dog. Go fast,
Two there, two there.
Nice.
So yeah, just when you guys do that, make sure that you like, though, I guess like, you can wait for the wall to be going down, like for my wall to like go down too. If you wanted to wait for that,
Yeah.
you can, because I think that might be why you guys are hesitating. But as Patrick's going in, like you guys follow through as well, and you don't have to
Yeah,
do
just I
like,
don't have a smoke.
yeah, you don't have to do like a full
Wait.
Wait, where's Scrub?
Hello?
Wait, you said you don't have a smoke, Patrick. What do you mean? Scrub's there.
Yeah, but smoke's so late.
Oh.
You know, I did it really late.
Okay. So,
Oh.
okay, so then
Oh.
half swap. Nice.
Oh. Half swap.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess we're on defense.
Restart. Do it again, but let's clean up the timing for you, Scrub.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the lineup?
I got you.
Am I?
It's like
Bro, swap teams, guys.
this, and then. Wait, am I crouching?
No, you don't have to crouch. I was just there so I could see. And then you just jump through.
Okay.
I think you do run a little forward. Can't remember actually.
Okay.
Is it for the alien cord?
Okay, so just make sure you guys get the timing. Like I said, if you want to wait or need to wait for
Yeah.
my wall, you 100% do that. Like, just make sure it's part of your guys' communication, making sure you're set up for it.
Yes, sir.
After you throw the eye cam, go over to this side.
Like through here?
Yeah, that's probably
Or
fine.
should I just.
No, that's,
okay.
yeah, that's probably fine.
Oh, we got it.
All right, it's me, you Blake.
Nice match. Playing mid.
Peeking in 3, 2, 1. Right side.
Dog.
He's no smoke, I believe.
Close
Oh,
left.
he's
Swing,
mid.
swing, swing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, good double swing. Okay, yeah, it's a lot. It's much better for you guys. Wait, did you just spam him through, right?
No. He was like
I got hit by the
hiding
blind.
there.
Okay.
He was hit by the blind, he was hiding there, so just sprayed him from like 50 meters.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, come to be exact one more time, and then I'll let
Alright.
you guys go.
Should I go back to Omen, or does it matter?
Yeah, hit it for me.
Wait. Okay.
And let me actually. Whoops.
Bro.
Haha.
Alright.
Wait, where's the barrier?
Wait, we're doing a B exec. Are you supposed to do this wall?
Yeah,
The
you can.
barriers
Yeah, that's
aren't
It's
fine.
a default wall, right?
Yeah. Barrier's right there. Yeah.
It's invisible for me.
Yeah,
I
it is
can't
for
see it.
like most of people. It's a bag.
One sec. Yeah, sometimes when I end the game phase, it does that. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this trip. Alright, ready. You guys good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just waiting 3 seconds. Oh, we
Oh,
paused
sorry,
it.
sorry.
Alright. I'm gonna mount that one,
Nice, quick. Okay, I do want to make sure that when you guys go out too, you're talking about like I said, I want you guys to make sure you're scaling the right way too, and talking about that because the last thing that we want is to be unsure about what we've checked or what could be like a
Yeah.
potential, right? So it's important that when we are still scaling through, Patrick's saying, okay, nothing back sight. Okay, I'm scaling right. Jay's saying, oh, I killed him in sight, right? Like, yeah, we're in practice, we're dry running it, but it's still those things that if we don't do now, don't practice now, when we get to the actual match, we won't be as fluid with it, right? It's simple stuff, but it's still important stuff. Okay, thank you. The Corrode stuff it's in the strat channel, so you can go ahead and you can look at it anytime. Yeah, like I said, I got the weeks a little bit mixed up. We have Haven next week, and then we have Corrode. I just wanted to make sure we had a good touch on Corrode very quickly, so that when we do get to that week, I don't have to spend the whole Tuesday talking about it. You know what I mean? We can come a little bit early on Tuesday. We can touch up on it, and then we could just have a scrim on Tuesday. I think that's the best because it's a new map, and like I said, some of these ideas aren't fully tested on my side, so the extra reps that we get will just help like reinforce a lot of the ideas that I have.
Yeah.
So for next week, it'll be Haven. Tuesday for Haven will still be like a full prep day, because it's not a new map. You guys already know how to play it. It'll just be like talking about the ideas, right? So Tuesday we'll still do a prep day, and then yeah, I think a double day on Wednesday, a double scrim on Wednesday will be fine if people are free. Like we already talked about. I'm pretty sure Jax is good for tomorrow, so we'll do like a double blind for tomorrow. I'll make sure we get booked, and then we'll just keep going from that. Any questions or anything?
Yeah, coach.
Yes, sir.
I feel like on the B exec, when I flash first, Patrick could die like from like a bunch of angles. Or, like
Yeah, I feel
whoever's
like
raised. It's all like
you can
hard.
just smoke first. It's gonna be like easier.
I told you to smoke first. I said
You-
put both
Oh, you
your
said
smokes
flash
down
first.
first. No, I said smoke first.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I said flash first
Oh,
when we're
okay.
on defense.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, flash first when we're on defense because if they're execing, they're gonna go through your smoke either way, right? So, but they're not gonna go through your blind, or if they do, they're just gonna die. So, like, as you're running off back from mid and you're running over to B, then you're not throwing a blind, or sorry, you're not throwing your smoke, you're throwing your blind. But then for attack,
Alright, yeah, that makes more
yeah,
sense.
attack, you want to, like, as everyone's scaling up, you can get your smokes ready. Because you can technically be going in last, right? So you don't have to be running up with them. As they're scaling up, you got your smokes ready, and then you're just, like, behind already that you could just be in a good position to be throwing your smoke, your blind from here, right?
Yeah,
Make sense?
yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you guys are free to go.
Yeah, we have
By the way-
duo.
By the way, who's playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be, excuse me, normal. Well, I mean, everybody's playing tomorrow because we'll have two scrims. So Cam will be playing one, and then Jay will be playing one as Raze.
All right, bye
Oh,
bye.
but
Wait,
wait, never mind, never mind.
I'm playing
Yeah,
Raze
everybody's playing tomorrow. Yeah, you're playing Raze tomorrow, Cam.
Oh, no, no, he's playing. He plays Brim. He
tomorrow. I
plays
played Brim on Bind.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So then it's Scrub
It's me and Scrub.
and yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant.
Okay, cool.
Whoopsie.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Yeah, you guys are free to go.
Hey, real quick. Even if it doesn't work with the comps, I want you to put in. I don't want me to play and one of the kids to be on bench ever. Unless like they have
yeah.
an unexcused absence.
No, I
or
get that for
something.
sure. Yeah, I only, like I said, Corrode week, like because I got the week switched up with the absence. I think for one of those days we still need you.
Yeah, for Sunday the 27th.
Yeah, but otherwise for the
Yeah.
day that we don't, then we'll be fine.
Okay. Alright,
But
sounds
then
good.
for the Haven, like I said, yeah, you'll be just playing Sova for that. It'll give you like a comfort pick for that week, and then you'll just be like filling the gaps for all the other ones.
Okay. Yeah, looks like